Hi there folks, Borislav247 here with another Days Gone video that focuses solely on one particular horde. And on this video folks, it is the very small Horse Lake Horde. A lot of ways to kill this horde folks, this will be a lot of fun. Right folks, on to the information part first about this horde. This horde is basically the smallest in the game, along with the O'Leary Mountain Horde. They're both 25 strong. This horde is located basically in the northern area of the Cascade region, and this particular horde cannot be unlocked until you have reached the Lost Lake region. So I'm going to start by showing where they will be located during the daytime. That area is actually very close to the Death Train horde. At night, that is their water location, very close to the power station. And very handy, their feeding location is also very nearby where they actually go to drink. So if you're looking to take them out at night, you're always looking to find them in that particular area, which is very handy. And there is a couple of nice methods at night especially. So anyways folks, on to the action. Right, and folks, on to the first method, and this basically takes place during the day when they are at their cave. And it'll come as no surprise, folks, when I say this conventional method is just basically all about running and gunning. Because this horde is only 25 strong, so I'm looking to get up to this section here, hit them as they're coming out of the cave, because basically when they're coming out like this, you don't really get a chance to flank you because of the limitations of the surrounding area. So from there, when they start to get a little bit too close, I just come out, make sure I get a little bit of distance, and then pick off the last of the horde. As easy as that, folks. Job done. Okay, on to the next method. Right, and folks, on to the first of two easy kill areas that take place at night. And I'm showing exactly where the two areas are that you're likely to find a horde. It doesn't matter if they're at the feeding ground or whether they're at their watering ground, because I'm looking to take them to one very specific location. And this location is basically, folks, right beside the power station. You'll see exactly what I mean when I actually get to the area. But on this occasion, folks, they are basically at their feeding ground, which makes things a tad more problematic because they're very, very well spaced out. But yeah, I can actually see a good majority of the horde is actually near the top section here. So from here, just want to make sure that I've got their attention. I'm not looking to absolutely rip the bike here to get away because I want most of their numbers. And yeah, just looking back to make sure that I definitely have them. And I have. So this is the location where the magic's going to take place. This is as easy as it gets, folks. A nice easy bike ride up onto this section here, folks. And basically, once you're on this section, you're untouchable. So from here, it's like whack-a-mole. You're just looking to take them out any way you like. I could even ditch the SMP9 here and just go with the SAF12 that I've got if I really wanted to save on ammunition for the SMP9, because obviously it's a very, very handy weapon. The SAF12 nowhere near as good, but on this occasion I'm just really more going for speed. But obviously when you're playing the game, you have the option of what you want to do. And there we go, folks. How easy is that? Granted, it is only a 25 strong horde, but it's also a very handy location to know of if you're in this area and you do happen to get quite a lot of enemies all of a sudden. Nice area to go to. Right then folks, on to the second night location, and this is basically easy kill area number 2, and this does actually require you to have them at their watering ground. You can still do this if they're at their feeding ground, but it's a tad more problematic. And basically folks, I need to enter the water, and then it's just a nice easy bike ride to the top of this rock area here. And that is it. That's the hard part done, if you can call that hard, because from here it's just a clean-up job. It really is just a clean-up job because, as I've mentioned a number of times, this is a 25 strong horde, so I'm looking just to pick them off over here just for a bit of fun, really. And eventually I will get, well, I may not actually get that much of their numbers here, but there we go. Yeah, finally I've got a small group, so when they get over into that spot there, nice easy job to take them out. The only problem I may have with this particular horde, because they are so small and so difficult to actually engage them all over here, is actually getting them all to this location. But it's not a problem. At this point, folks, I know I've got most of them. There's not very many left. It's basically a case of I'm just going to have to head over to by where their feeding area is and take out the last of them. Now, worth noting, folks, after I have showed this horde being killed, which won't be too long, I'm basically going to, as I normally do for any of these horde videos, show 3 fantastic locations that are either in the Cascade region or very close to it, because if you do want to take these hordes out with resources, here's where you get them, folks. Right then, folks, here is the first location for getting your hands on some really good items very early game. And the first location is basically the power station in the Cascade region. And it's basically located here on the map, and where the triangle is right now, that is basically the area that you need to get to. Basically, you need to start climbing up all these stair areas until you eventually get to this point right here, and then it is up this rather large set of ladders here. But once you get to the top, this is where all the items are. And there's quite a few in this one area alone, folks. So start off with a proximity mine. Fantastic to have early game. As well as this, you also get 1 flashbang and 1 frag grenade. I'm full up on medkits at this point, but there is a medkit there. There is also a melee weapon, a sledgehammer, and then you have a pipe bomb and an attractor bomb. All in all, just for that one location, a fantastic haul to get, folks. Right then, folks, location 2 is actually located in the Belknap region. Albeit in the northern area, it's actually in the town of Marion Forks, and the first house is right here on the map, folks. Now, once you get here, there is a very specific way of getting onto the roof section and into the particular room that all these items are in, and it's right here, folks. As soon as you go in, just look at this lot. 1 proximity bomb, 1 attractor bomb, and 1 proximity mine. As well as that, there's a hatchet there as well. You've also got ammunition. Yeah, that's nice. Right, folks, on to location 3, and this location is also located in the Marion Forks town in the Belknap region. Truth be told, it's not very far away from location 2, folks, and very similar to location 2, you require a very specific route in order to access the 2 window areas that you need to get in to access the particular rooms that have all these items. And this is the first one right here, folks. Once you're in here, there is a rag there as well as some ammunition, but there is also a fantastic sniper rifle that you can get very early. And if you just go through into the next room, you have a med kit, an attractor, and a frag grenade. But that's not all, folks. There is also a flashbang on the bed there. Once you have all those items, just exit the window here, and then you're looking to go in through the next one here. And from here, folks, there is also someone you can loot as well as a melee weapon. But the pipe bomb in the toilet there, very important. And then there is another couple items here, a Molotov and also a medkit. Very nice. Right then, folks, the last method that I'm going to show is a stealth option, because let's be honest, folks, there is a very limited amount that you can do when the horde is this small. But basically, this is one of the easiest ways you will ever get to take out any horde. Basically involves a little bit of gunplay, just to get them near the front of the cave section. Then I'm going to use 1 attractor. Give them a few seconds to make sure they're all around it, and then simple as this, folks, it's 1 grenade. They're only 25 strong, so this grenade will take out the entire horde in one go. And voila, that is the Horse Lake Horde well and truly taken care of in this video, folks. And that brings us very nicely to the end of this video. As always, thank you so much for watching, folks, and I hope you all enjoyed the video.